Hey, this is the lamp you want to fix, right? From the guest room?
What? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
What's wrong? Something happened in your walk?
I stopped by Adam's to confront him about this Chloe thing.
How'd that go?
He wasn't there. Phyllis was.
Phyllis? Why?
Apparently, she was waiting for him to come back.
I didn't realize those two were friends.
They never were before.
I'm assuming things weren't all that cordial.
Things haven't been going her way lately, which makes her even nastier than usual. I asked her what she was doing there. She gave me the runaround and then she left. I just hope that Phyllis doesn't rope Adam into one of her schemes.
You're assuming Phyllis would be the one doing the roping. From what I've heard about Adam,
Look, I know what you're going to say, and that was a long time ago.
Nick doesn't feel that Adam's changed.
Well, I'd like to hope that Nick is wrong. You know, I'm Adam's friend. I'm hoping that he'll make a different kind of life for himself this time around.
Let's hope that the guy lives up to your faith in him.
So after years of doing business together, you sell off my debt to a third party without the courtesy of a phone call. Now, I don't need you to research the new owner. I'm looking at him.
Why would I bluff when it was that easy for you to confirm my story?
$27 million. Where'd you get that kind of cash?
Well, the source was someone close to you. Not quite as loyal as you counted on. But you can ponder that sad truth another day, because right now you have a choice to make between Dark Horse, this incredible legacy you've created for yourself and your family, and this irrational obsession you have with keeping me from my son.
A son you don't even know.
Well, we're gonna fix that. It's kind of the point.
You were such a bastard.
I know this is a lot for you to take in, and I said I'd give you 24 hours to consider your options. So I will be back tomorrow to hear your decision.
I don't need 24 hours. There's no decision to make here, so please, have a seat. Kick your feet up on the desk and make yourself at home, because I will never abandon my son like you did. I will never let you use him as a bargaining chip. So if that means I lose Dark Horse, so be it.
You've been keeping an eye on Adam for Nick. You've heard all of his suspicions. Have you found anything that's given you cause for concern?
Thank you. I want to know why Adam's looking for Chloe. What that means.
You still think it's possible she might not be dead? She came back here and shot Adam after learning that she didn't blow him to bits last time around, and that's, no offense, it's a little out there.
It wouldn't be the first greatly exaggerated death in this town.
That's true. But I don't get the sense that Adam is worried about somebody attacking him. I mean, he's moving around out in the open, no bodyguards. It's not really the behavior of somebody who's scared for their life.
Maybe he's not scared. Maybe his goal in finding Chloe is not to protect himself, but to seek out revenge.
Now you're really reaching.
Okay. Look, Sharon, I get the guy is your friend, that you want good things for him. But as a cop, I gotta trust my instincts about people, and whenever I'm around this guy, alarm bells go off. I want you to be careful. Maybe be not so quick to make excuses for the guy.
I'll keep my eyes open.
For your sake, I hope I'm wrong about him. Only time will tell.
You know, it says so much that you thought I'd be willing to trade my son over a company.
Well, you need to stop calling Christian that.
What are you so upset about? You won. You beat me. You bought Dark Horse right out from underneath me. And it was very clever. But see, right now's the time when you realize it doesn't change anything. You don't have any more control over me. It's not gonna affect what I do or what I say or how I choose to raise my son. And the fact that you were willing to go to these lengths to extort over a child just proves my point. You are unfit to be a parent.
You are the one that drove me to these extremes, Nick, blocking me from having a relationship with my own kid.
And where is this new paternal instinct coming from? Because it's not the old Adam who didn't want anything to do with Christian when he was born.
There were reasons for all of that, Nick, and you damn well know it.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
I spent years in exile. No one around who cared if I lived or died. Sharon asked me if I wanted something more. I couldn't remember what that felt like, but now that I do and I want it, to have a family, to feel connected to another human being, how can you justify depriving me of that? Depriving Christian of his father's love?
If you had even a scrap of affection for that little boy, you wouldn't be doing this. You would have tried to move into his life gradually, gotten to know him, tried to earn his trust, but that's not who you are. You don't want to work for anything. You just want to lie and cheat and manipulate, and then you are blown away that it doesn't get you where you want to be. So by all means, here we go. Take Dark Horse. In fact, I'm gonna throw in that framed photo of my son because trust me when I say this, that is as close as you will ever get to him.
You'll regret this, Nick.
Ray here?
Yes.
Nick, no problem?
Yeah, there is a problem. You were supposed to be keeping an eye on Adam.
What happened?
He somehow tracked down the lender I used to finance Dark Horse and bought the loan.
So now you owe all that money to Adam?
Which means he can call the loan due in full immediately if that's what he wants. And from what I gather, that's what he's gonna do.
Why would Adam do this?
Because I'm not giving him what he really wants.
Christian.
I cannot believe Adam would do that.
I don't understand why you think this is the new and improved Adam. He's the same monster he's always been before. Do you honestly think he wouldn't use a child like a pawn, like the way he used Faith?
What happened with Faith?
You haven't told him this story?
Well, I will now. Anyway, first things first, I think I know who gave Adam the information about your loan.
Who?
Phyllis. I just ran into her up at the tack house. She was there waiting for him, acting like she had something to hide.
All right, so that makes sense. Phyllis showed up to Billy and Vic's ceremony on Adam's arm just to screw with them. Then I got into it with her. What do you want to bet Adam used that to whip Phyllis into revenge mode? Damn it.
Wait, did Phyllis have access to the Dark Horse Network?
She wouldn't need it. She would just hack her way in. It's one of her many talents.
Okay, I don't know what else to say except that I'm sorry. I was so busy focusing on Adam, I didn't have time to review Dark Horse's cybersecurity.
Well, there's no need to bother now. I mean, the whole place is going to be his now anyway. For all I know, Phyllis could end up running my company. I bet she would just love that.
You know, maybe it's possible. Adam didn't tell Phyllis what he planned to do with the information. He might have tricked her.
It's the story of Phyllis's life, never realizing what a mess she's gotten herself into until it's too late.
Adam took your newborn child and let you believe that she died.
It was for less than a year. Faith was lovingly cared for
While
in that time.
you were grieving her death. That's unspeakably cruel.
I know it must be strange for you that I forgave Adam, even fell in love with him.
Strange wouldn't be the word I'd choose.
I don't know how to describe it other than to say Adam is a damaged soul. And I was able to see past the worst things that he had done and see how much pain he was in and recognize it because I was damaged too.
So you've said.
We were kindred spirits in that way. I ended up needing as much forgiveness as Adam did. And without it, I wouldn't be here. I certainly wouldn't be capable of having the relationship that I have with you. It's been a really long journey for me to get to this place.
Doesn't sound that Adam has gone as far as you have.
I'm so disappointed in him. I could understand him wanting to be nearby as Christian is growing up, but to take a child away from a loving home without thinking about the damage it would do, it's terrible. And I feel responsible because I'm the one that convinced Adam to come back here, and I reassured Nick that he wouldn't be a threat.
No. Taking responsibility for Adam's choices is just another way of letting him off the hook. There is no way you could have known what Adam was going to pull. You are not responsible, Sharon. It's Kyle. He wants to meet.
Yeah, why?
Doesn't say. But I think I know what it's about.
This is amazing.